Alright, so we have finished with cutting this grass here, so we're going to go ahead and take this mower back to the hog farm and drop it off real quick. And then I'm going to go hook up that wagon before I forget and run over to the cows. And oh no, I've got one of these right here at the pig farm. We're going to run over to the pig farm here and find out what these blue silos are for, if they're actually for silage like I suspect, or something else. So we're just gonna double check. And stick it here. Guess I could have pulled in first and dropped the front mower, but no. There, fall out. I just noticed that my ground temperature is below the minimum for planting soybeans. Not just noticed, but been kind of watching it, and my air temperature is a lot higher. So hopefully that doesn't completely ruin everything that we're doing up in this other field. We're gonna see. It's better than the forecast was originally, and looking at the forecast moving forward, it's supposed to be super hot out, so I can't imagine a world where I have 76-degree air temperature and 48 ground temperature. So hopefully that works itself out here. In fact, we're gonna make that go away. Turn those off. Oh, the tongue's on the other side. Alright. So yeah, so here 600k of the standard stuff, which is cool. I think that silo's decorative. I wonder if I can sell bales at that barn. I doubt it. Alright. Super curious. I mean, it should just be silage. But I wonder what I can put into it. So I can store straw, pig food. Okay, so I can only store straw and pig food there. So I bet that means that I could store, so that's cool. So now we have to go over to the cow farm and check. Because if I can store grass and silage and everything in the one over there, I'm going to be super excited. Peak seasons makes it harder to store that stuff. And that means I probably need to get rid of the loading wagon and go with the loading wagon. Get rid of the square baler and go with a loading wagon. Can't afford a loading wagon. Where am I going? Okay, I'm going the right way. Come on, cars. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Yeah, I don't actually know what the key bindings are for my four-ways and stuff. I have a key for that on my steering wheel. I like this loading wagon though, or this loading wagon, this grain wagon. It's a good little mod. I haven't actually used it for anything like in game, but it looks super cool. And when I get there, I need to go check on the hired worker that's planting my soybeans. Haven't been over there in just a little while. I don't see. Oh, there's the soybeans are still going down, so he's planting something. I like this other farm with the grain elevator style bins. I'd be willing to bet that they have a bigger capacity. Excuse me. But we're going to stick with our starting farm here for a little bit. I want to get hogs going first. Maybe buy a few cows here. Maybe. Worst case, I can store the grass for now in the bin if it accepts it, and then turn that into silage later on. That's what I'm thinking right now. So I don't really need it for the hogs at all. So I can store silage, wet distillers only. Okay. Well, I mean, honestly, that makes sense. That's all you should be able to store. So where's the food? That's water. That's silage. More silage. Where am I gonna feed these guys at? Probably inside, right? What shit's inside? Yep. Alright. Oh, there's my wife texting me again. Let's see what she has to say. Usually something good. She says she's found good beer. Good beer is a positive thing to be buying. Alright, so we've done our exploration here, and I've already forgotten. I said, oh, we're going to shut that door. Because. There we go. Garage door opener is taking care of it. Alright, we're going to power this down. I need to jump over here, and, oh, hey, perfect timing. Nope, I don't need a worker to finish off this little triangle. We're just going to run down this side here and pick up these gaps. And then send it over to the final field. We'll need to run back to the farm, fill up the seed, and then send it down to field 18. Alright, so we have decided that we are indeed going to do square bales. And so I'm going to use that square bale storage building and go get the 6R going on windrowing. So, but first, we'll get this back to the yard. Because planting is definitely more important. The grass is more of a filler activity to load up afterwards. The 7R is actually quite a bit faster than the 6R. That is something I should pay attention to. And I expected the 7R to be dirtier. Maybe it doesn't have a dirt texture. My other one did. Interesting. Well, we'll spray them off anyway. Right after we load up the soybeans. Loading up the seed. down to 1% fertilizer. I wonder if it'll switch to the liquid fertilizer. Let's not take a chance. Let's just go ahead and load that up too while we're here. Oops. Looking at too many different screens at the same time. Not paying attention to where we're driving. It's not gonna let me get the dry fertilizer. Probably thinks I'm too close to the wet fertilizer. Come on. There we go. Alright. Come over here. Jump out. This off. I can't see the dirt texture. It could still be dirty. Spray you off. I can at least see that the tires are dirty. See how long it took the tires. We'll spray this down a little bit more. Jump back in this guy, and go get you started over in field 18 real quick. We're gonna double check the map here. There's a road on each end of field 18, so I don't really think, whoops, not paying attention. Whoa, drunk tractor driver. I think I just need to go one time around the top part here to give me enough room to turn around outside of these telephone poles. And I should be good to go. Just gonna put more soybeans in because they're gonna be fastest to harvest. Nice giant combine come fall. We're gonna do 2 times around this curve. Once I get to the edge of the field, I'll just turn around and come right back this way. And then we'll drive down to the other end and do the headland. And start to tractor off from that end of the field, I think. Missed a tiny smidge there. Oh well. We'll get over it. About do it. I was thinking about just driving to the other end, I think, rather than planting our way down. Like, realistically, I'd probably plant my way down, but in this case, I'm gonna drive because it'll be faster. And I want to get him going on this field so that we can finish it in this calendar day for seasons. And then go get this grass windrowing started up. You can tell this is pretty much what I did with the cultivator too. Just did a pass on the end and let him turn around the other way. Oh, a little far from the edge. This should about do it for this field. Go ahead and get the worker going. And I think we're good. There we go. We'll just keep an eye on that. And we are on the wrong side of the map. You start it up and take you back to the shop or the farm. Oh wait, we gotta figure out where we're gonna put the bales. I need to buy a tedder too. Probably gonna take out a loan. Look at another silage put over there. It's a big yard. I don't really want to waste too much space, but I've also got, well, if I'm going to store my silage in these bins here, I don't really need this to mow. Maybe I'll build the thing here. How much space is this going to take? The square bale storage. Yeah, I know. Oh, okay. Hang on. Finances. Borrow this much. Oh, I hate loaning money. Oh well, it's gonna give us something to work towards. We're gonna keep going in debt here until the fall. So square bale storage. Ooh. Oh, there we go. So if I put it here, right? I'll put it into the phone pole. Get pretty close to it would be okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that actually. Looks good. Okay. And then I'm gonna need, so that'll store hay, grass, straw. Yeah. So then I'm also gonna need a tedder because I have a windrower. So just double check. I don't have any tedders. So 8.7, 13. 12.5. What mower? Oh, I have the John Deere mower. What windrower do I have though? I have the Kuhn. That is 9.3 meters. I'll probably end up with this one eventually. So this is my OCD. Do I get one that's the same brand? Okay. Cost is a problem. Let's see. 13 meters versus 12.5 meters. I should probably just get the bigger of them. requires less horsepower anyway. So 27K. So we need to borrow up to that. P. Setter. 27K. Buy. Yes. Okay. I guess I could have just leased it for a day this season and bought it later. Oh well, too late now. We're in debt. 6R, we're gonna run this trailer back up to the farm, go by, get the tedder, and then we're gonna ted a chunk of the field, and then do grass bales and hay bales. See how that goes. Got all kinds of notifications going on my computer right now. Have to think about turning some of these apps off next time. Multitasking. Got that all dropped off, and we're gonna head on over here and pick up this tedder. Take care of this grass. Workers making decent progress on this field here. Should finish that up before the end of the day. And we'll be done with spring here, I think. I don't know that there'll be a whole lot to do before the fall at that rate. I'll look at... when we get able to purchase our pigs. Not sure. Actually. Okay. Grass, hay, straw. Alright, good. I forgot that that mod came out before you could have square bales that are wrapped. The Coon DLC added that, I think, to the base game at least, so. Just making sure all of a sudden we weren't going to be able to store our grass bales somewhere. Seasons, I've read and I've seen that grass on the ground will definitely deteriorate, and I think that grass bales will even deteriorate if they're not stored under some kind of a roof. And so hopefully the storage mod will help us with that. There's our tedder. Oh, there's some JMN trailers even parked there at the place across the road. It's pretty cool. I used a lot of different mods just to put items in the game. I wish I could actually have a couple of those mods, like that John Deere digger that was just there in the end. It's perfect size for what I'm doing right now. But, oh well. Best way down to field 20. That's the way we've been going pretty much. But I could probably buy seed and stuff there. I don't know how that compares to buying the pallets at the store. It's usually more expensive though. Give us a chance to check up on our worker here. He's half out of seed already. I saw a mod where you can actually get bags of seed, kind of like, usually when I was farming way back when, you would get like 60-pound bags of seed, and they'd come on pallets, but then you could load the individual bags. And so I saw an FS17 mod where you could do that, and then you could throw like the individual bags in the back of a pickup truck, which is kind of cool. And something like that would work well for reloading. Oh, we're gonna have some spots to go back and clean up after he's done here. That's okay. Oh. He's gonna finish his field before we finish the grass for sure. Weather's still looking good for the rest of the spring here. So I don't know how much hay versus grass I really need. So I'm gonna come about halfway down the field here, a little bit more maybe. And I'm just gonna slice this field in half, and then we'll windrow each side separately. So if I just load this and pick a channel, put on the Michigan, maybe even just for a smidge, so I'm catching that whole channel there. And then we'll come back by and windrow this down afterwards. So I'm gonna go to my right with the tedding and do the smaller part of the field as hay for now, and we'll get this all windrowed up, or I'll ted this side, and then I'll get the windrower out. I think I can still windrow right after I ted in seasons. I don't think I have to actually let it set for a day. We're going to take it all the way back into the weeds, just to make sure. Well, we'll just finish this out. I think I'll do it manually with the GPS because there's not a lot here, and then we'll go get the windrower, and I'll take my line down either side just to get it separated before I start the worker off.